On December 25th of 2020, I uploaded a very special video. After giving away my E93 and then replacing it with a BMW M5, I shocked everyone by introducing yet another 335i to the channel. But this time the build was going to be bigger than my last, like much bigger. But before I did that, I wanted to quickly create a budget build for those that were new to the channel. Yes, it's something that I've done in the past with the E93, but I was fairly new to content creation. The videos just weren't as polished and they weren't as informative. Plus now I saw a lot of the parts that I'll be installing onto the car, so this would be a great opportunity for marketing. I had a total of 1 week to get the budget build done and dyno it before moving on to the engine out service and single turbo install, which meant no time for maintenance and no room for slacking. Thanks to the guys at Precision Sport Industries, the mods were installed in a timely manner, and now it's time to dyno the car. We're back with some more E90 content. It's been a bit of a marathon with all these videos we've been pumping out. Taking it over to Titan Motorsports to get dynoed. We'll do it before. We'll do like a stage 0 map from MHD, see what kind of power we get there. It's kind of weird because I already have downpipes. I'm not sure if that's going to give it extra power, so at least I'll give you guys something to compare. We'll do a stage plus tune on 93 octane, or maybe we'll just do the E30 off the shelf tune from MHD. I don't know, maybe we can get away with an E30 tune. That way you guys can see the difference between stock, full bolt-ons with E30. Yeah, let's just go with the flow. Technically the stock fuel pump can handle the E30 blend. Is it good for it? Probably not if you keep using it. That's why I went with an upgraded version that I'm going to be installing on the car, but I think it'll be all right for a few pulls at the dyno. We're going to take some spark plugs just in case, right? The car has misfires, so that might limit the amount of power we make on the dyno. 93 spark plugs, E85, and a power tool. I definitely don't shop at Guess.
That's because you shop at Jess.
Ali went ahead and got my coils as well. The ones that I just purchased for the car, the elder ones. I guess it's better to be prepared than go over there for absolutely nothing.
Oh God, here we go. Oh, here we go. Not for low cars. Not for low. Oh God. Not for low cars.
This is nice.
You know how good your E36 would feel on this road?
Yeah, amazing.
We made it to Titan Motorsports and it was time to see how much power my E90 can put down. It did bother me a little bit that we didn't get to do the maintenance on the car first, especially after seeing how poorly the car was treated by the previous owner, but I just didn't have the time. The first thing to do was to tune the car before doing some pulls on the dyno. I used MHD Tuning, which is a very popular app that works with many BMW models. I'm gonna go ahead and flash a stage 0 tune. Only reason I'm not going stock to do a base number is because I have catalyst downpipes and it's probably gonna show up as a fault. So we'll do stage 0. Best part is that you can get this app whether you have Android or Apple. You can get it in the App Store. By far, it's one of the easiest ways to tune your N54. You don't have to dial anything in, no revisions. It's pretty much a tune that's already ready to go once you flash the ECU. So I'll go ahead and go to stage 0. You can do the options here where you can adjust the exhaust burbles and all that stuff. I think I'm going to keep everything as is, and then I'm going to go ahead and write to map. It says approximate 2 minutes, and that's it. It's a very easy way to tune your car, guys. Takes a few minutes and you're ready to roll. You just got to make sure that whichever map you decide to flash onto the ECU, you have the supported mods. So we're doing stage 0, which is stock, and then we'll do stage 2 plus or the E30 map since we did bring the fuel. But you got to make sure you have the mods. So I have full bolt-ons, I have the front mount intercooler, I have the downpipes, I have the inlets, and we have the fuel as well, so we're good to go. I'm a huge fan of MHD. Used it for the E93 for over a year, and even when I started to do custom tuning for the car, I still use the platform to tune the ECU. So this is the way to go if you guys want to get some quick tuning, some easy power. Just make sure you guys have the right modifications, and if you don't, I do got links to all the modifications you guys need down in the description below as well. And success. Turn off your ignition and wait 30 seconds. Stage 0, y'all ready for some power?
Yeah, that's a good sign.
How much power you guys think is gonna make with stage 0? 300? They still got downpipes. Maybe 300. And then with the E30 tune off the shelf map, maybe 440. Ali thinks 500. I think 440 or 450. Let's do this. It was pretty obvious that the car was misfiring, so we went ahead and swapped out the spark plugs and coils. For coils, I decided to go with elder ones, and for spark plugs, I went with 2-step colder ones. You know, since I was planning to make big power with the soon-to-come single turbo.
Yeah. It sounds better now.
Honestly, this brings back memories. Not too long ago, my E93 was right here at this spot. And now, she's not mine anymore. The E90 took over.
Well, the good thing is that the car's not experiencing misfiring anymore. It just goes to show you how easy you can fix a misfire sometimes. It could just be the spark plugs and the coils. The car's running really, really good, very smooth. Let's see how much power she makes. Definitely lost some hearing. My God, that straight pipe is loud, bro. Oh my God. Alright. Unless you want to do a stage 2 plus and just do one pull.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. So as you guys saw, stage 0 made about 300 horsepower to the wheels and 300 torque. So not too bad. I mean, from factory, these cars make 300 horsepower to the crank and 300 torque. So, I mean, it's pretty close. Remember, I have catless downpipes, so that could have inflated the power just a little bit. Let's go ahead and do stage 2 plus on 93 fuel, and after we get the numbers for that, then we'll do a blend of ethanol E30. All right, let's go ahead and go to tune-in, flash a map, V8 maps. We'll do stage 2 plus, which is down here, 93 octane, which recommends downpipes and front-mount intercooler, which we have on the E90. And then we'll go over to the next one. Oh, ask me if I have a manual transmission, auto, Alpina flash, dual clutch, all that stuff. We got a manual or XHP flash automatic. We'll go ahead and hit that again. Contact the DME, and the map right is only 2 minutes. Should I put burbles on? Should I put burbles on? I don't know. Let's put burbles on. Exhaust burble on, and we'll put the duration on sport mode. I don't think it makes a difference. Let's do max. Max aggressiveness. We'll do hard for aggressiveness, and then we'll go ahead and map right, and then we just gotta wait the 2 minutes. So yeah, it's pretty simple to switch between maps, right? Only 2 minutes. You went from stock to stage 2 plus, and then from stage 2 plus we're gonna go to E30. Very simple. You can get the super license, which is gonna include everything: the monitor, the maps, pretty much every single option that you need to read codes and stuff like that. Highly recommended. Very cool because it's very mobile. It's on your phone, literally. So you can pretty much just do this wherever the hell you're at.
Why? Fresh. Why? Fresh AF.
I always feel some type of way when I'm at the dyno, like a little bit panicky, a little bit scared. Because like the car's being pushed to the limit. Like the 4th gear that Ali was pulling like lasted forever. All you can think when you have a 335i and N54 is you're gonna get an engine code, you're gonna blow the engine, or something's gonna happen, 30FF code or something like that. You always have that sitting in the back of your mind when you're flowing a car with an N54. Naturally, every 335i, 135i, I'm sure all you guys feel the same way. Like you wanna push the car, but you feel like when you push it, it's gonna take a
Firecrackers!
So far at this point, the dyno session was pretty successful. Everything was going as planned. All I had left to do was to get the numbers for stage 2 plus 93 octane tune and the E30 tune, and we would be on our way. But then the car started acting up. What a surprise.
Bro, what the f was that? Is that a new clutch slipping? Or did the f***ing engine just shit itself?
We got a misfire.
What the f***? Cylinder injection cutout.
Yep.
Injectors? Maybe. What the f***? God damn these N54s, just like the E93 where I had issues on the dyno, the E90 is pretty much following the same exact route, the same exact path, the same exact bullshit. Drivetrain malfunction, ladies and gentlemen. Drivetrain malfunction. The car took a shit.
Yeah, we had a...
This is why, before you even say anything, before he even explains what happened, maintenance before performance is the reason, the key to having reliable horsepower and actually making any kind of good horsepower. Anyways, go ahead. What happened?
We got, what was it say, injection cutout at like, I think it was like 12 PSI. So basically the high pressure fuel pump took a shit. And it went like this.
So I already bought a high pressure fuel pump knowing that I would have to swap it out anyways before I go try to make big power. Same with the water pump, thermostat, everything else that goes with the N54. But I thought I would get away with at least doing a stage +2 tune and dyno in it and doing an E30 blend and doing that, showing you guys what a budget build can get you, how much power for not so much money. That didn't work out too well. We got the high pressure fuel pump at the shop, but are we really willing to install that before we do the engine out service on Monday? I'm not sure if there's enough time for that. All right, so we're gonna try one more thing. We're gonna try at least stage 1, see how that works out. I mean, the car was in stage 1 before and it was okay. Stage 1, let's do stage 1 plus, 93 octane. Yeah, apparently we didn't have enough fuel for stage 2 plus, which capped out at 15 PSI for the turbos. Ran out of fuel by the time we got to that. So we try stage 1 plus, which of course means I don't have the fuel for E85 blend, so that's out of the question. Map right. Here we are, we're gonna try stage 1 plus. Hopefully the car doesn't take a crap. Here it is, boys. Here it is. God damn it.
So 380, 404. And then the last one was 368, 408.
I mean, for stage 1 plus, it's not too bad. But he let off the gas early, around 5,000, because if you would have pushed up to 6,000, drivetrain malfunction happens, and that's when the car pretty much takes a crap, so he let off early.
I mean, it picked up 80 horsepower and 100 torque. 110 torque.
110 torque and 80 horsepower. Stage 1 plus, full bolt-ons.
Yeah, just bolt-ons. There's cars that do that.
No, there's not a lot of cars on the street that do that. What to do, what to do.
But imagine what stage 2 plus does.
I want to see what stage 2 plus does. I want my audience to see that. That's the problem.
Maybe they will.
I was super determined to get those numbers for you guys. We literally had one day to make it happen before we got started on the single turbo. Huge thanks to the guys at Precision Sport Industries. They set up open late to address the issue on my car and get the high pressure fuel pump replaced. The high pressure fuel pump is one of those parts that have always plagued the N54 engines. It tends to fail prematurely. There's a reason why at one point there was an active recall for them. That's how bad it was. Like I said before, I already had all the maintenance parts purchased, but was waiting for the engine out service to get them all installed. I would like to mention that I bought all the maintenance parts from FCPEuro. You just can't beat the lifetime warranty they offer on all their BMW parts, which includes spark plugs, coils, and even brake pads. Imagine that. If you guys need a replacement parts, I'll have a link to their website down in the description below. Like, I have absolutely everything you need to make an N54 and even an N55 reliable. I'm actually going to make a video on this subject when we do the engine out service, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the notification bell on so you guys don't miss out on any of the future E90 videos, including the maintenance part, which is very important. It's something you should tackle before you do any kind of performance. I know you guys always ask me about, you know, you're interested in seeing a tour of the shop, PSI Orlando. Well,
Good news, these guys actually started a YouTube channel not too long ago. They actually do a tour for the very first video, and they're looking for input on videos you guys might want to see. They pretty much have access to every single BMW that's available. So check them out. I'll leave a link to their channel down in the description below.
Here it is.
All right, she's good. High pressure fuel pump is installed. Hopefully that was the issue, which we're pretty sure it was. We'll catch you guys at the dyno. And we are back again at the dyno. High pressure fuel pump is installed onto the car. We're gonna install the low pressure pump as well. We didn't really have time, but we brought it with us just in case the car wets the bed again. We can install it right here on the dyno. And pretty much today, this is the only day we have to make this work. So if something happens with their car where we can't really fix it in a matter of minutes, then I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to show you guys the performance numbers for full bolt-ons. We're just going to go straight to single build. So what's the plan today? Stage 1 plus, stage 2 plus,
E30 blend.
E30 blend, and we're going to get the out of here.
Kaboom.
No kaboom.
Stage 1 Plus made some pretty decent numbers. I was actually surprised. 409 horsepower and 426 pound-feet of torque. Without wasting any more time, I went ahead and flashed the car with Stage 2 Plus using an MHD wireless module. I went ahead and toned down the variables and began the flashing process. Weird enough, during the first pull on Stage 2 Plus, we got a drivetrain malfunction, similar to the one we received the previous day due to the high pressure fuel pump. Ali went ahead and did an additional pull, and this time it didn't have that issue.
So the second pull on Stage 2 Plus was successful. We were able to get, let's see, 425 horsepower. Was it the 423 or 425?
425.
425 with 44 pound-feet of torque. So yeah, not bad. Essentially, the reason we got a drivetrain malfunction again is because we changed the high pressure fuel pump, but the low pressure one is already given out as well. But we came prepared, and we brought the low pressure one, a stock one, just in case.
Yeah, there's a stock one in there, but that one I think is tired.
It's already tired, yeah. So we got another one here, which we're gonna put in and then like pull out on Monday because I already have a Stage 4 kit.
For sale, what's up?
At Vehicle Virals, if you guys want to buy it, let me know.
Brand new.
Brand new.
It's gonna have 5 miles on it.
So Ali's gonna go ahead and install the pump. After that's done, we'll flash the ECU to the ethanol blend, E30. We'll do like maybe 2 dyno pulls. Get those numbers, and then that's it, we're done. I'll show you guys the results. I find it so funny that the car took 2 in a row. One yesterday, high pressure fuel pump, and then low pressure fuel pump today. That's what happens, guys, when you're doing tuning to the N54, 335i, or in general, any freaking car. Make sure you do maintenance first, then performance. That way you don't go to the dyno, and this happens twice in a row, and then you waste money on dyno time.
Now that the low pressure fuel pump was installed, it was time to hopefully get the numbers for Stage 2 Plus E30. Fingers were crossed.
Alright, so I went ahead and opened up MHD again, Stage Plus 2. Instead of 93 octane, we're going to do E30. Go ahead and flash it. And 2 minutes. Check this out, guys. The car's all the way over here. App is over here, and I'm still flashing the ECU and getting some more power. Isn't that pretty cool? Guys, full bolt-ons with Stage 2 Plus, 400 and what? 27 horsepower, 450 pound-feet of torque. That's a sweet spot. That's faster than most cars on the road. Doesn't take that much money to get there. If you want any of the performance full bolt-ons that I have on my car, I will leave a link down in the description below where you guys can purchase those items directly from me, because now I sell a lot of VRSF parts. I'm going to be selling other performance parts in the future. Appreciate it if you guys use my website, vehiclevirals.com, or use the links down in the description below. That's the good stuff right there. That's that corn juice.
Yes.
E85.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's already getting dark. We're hoping that everything works out. E30 map is already installed onto the ECU. tank is full with the E85 and regular 93. Fingers crossed that we get a good pull so we get the hell out of here. Guys, that's absolutely unbelievable. Full bolt-ons in a tune, which is not that expensive. It's within a budget. 462 horsepower to the wheel and almost 500 torque. 495 pound-feet of torque. Like, that's crazy. Yo, go get your full bolt-ons. Link down in the description below. Your N54 deserves it, but make sure to do maintenance first, please, so you don't crap out on the dyno like we did 2 times.
Yeah, some celebration verbals. Here we go.
Before you guys leave the video, do me one big solid. If you guys found this video enjoyable or informative, hit the like button. Doesn't cost you anything. It takes like a second to do. It really helps these videos get suggested to other people that may want to see this video as well. And if you haven't, make sure to subscribe to the notification bell on, because we are going to do a full engine out service for this car, show you guys everything that you need to buy to make this car super reliable. And we're going to install the very first dock race bottom out single turbo kit. You do not want to miss out on that video. Trust me.
Yes.
As always, thanks for watching. Till next time.